Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 11 of the TBD Gaming Podcast. As per usual, I'm your host, Harry, and joining me today is Adri.
Hi, hi people.
Hey!
You see a different background. I'm in my grandma's house. So yeah, I'm using my phone right now. Hopefully it sounds okay over here. I look okay. I know Harry sounds good on my side, so
Yeah,
he looks good too. Harry
you look
still looks
good.
good as always.
Look good. You look good. I'm just apologize if I look tired. I'm actually very tired.
Honestly.
Just FYI, well, my day job is one of the job is to coordinate like photo shoots, so I have to be there from like 1 p.m. to like 6 7 p.m. So I'm
Okay.
really tired, especially during the weekend. Weekend, for some reason, the energy just goes down really fast. So yeah,
I
that's that
understand
lah.
you.
That's that
I
lah.
understand. Yeah.
But it's okay. I mean, at least the business is coming in, so I'm grateful. I'm grateful for any opportunity I can get. But we're here to talk about video games. So
Yep,
fortunately
betul.
for us, we have some pretty good stuff to talk about throughout this week. Oh,
Yeah,
and
man.
one before we start, just want to say that the rest of the crew unable to make it, so don't worry about it. They will be back maybe next week, maybe the week after. So we'll see how it goes. But
Mhm.
hopefully they all are okay with their own things. So let's talk about video games. So let's start with the usual stuff. Audrey, what have you been playing last week? Well, this whole week
Uh,
basically.
this whole week I played Torna still. Probably planning to play it some more after this. Trying to finish it. Harry, you're laughing because you know I'm not gonna finish it in time just for
You're not.
Xenoblade.
You're not going to. I don't need to say anything. You're not going to.
Nah,
So
man,
just
I
go
still got
ahead.
a month. I still got a month. Wait, we're in June already. Crap! I got
You're not,
1 month plus.
you you don't understand. You are not going to. That's why I'm just.
Okay, I'll try my best. But yeah, so I'm Torna. I played a bit of Battle Chasers Night War. I bought that thing long ago, lah, but
Oh
somehow
yeah. Okay.
I
Cool.
got that
Cool.
I got that RPG turn-based itch, and I just look at my library and like, hey, Battle Chasers. I bought the uh, crazy thing is I bought Battle Chasers when Discord had that game store thing. If you remember, or do you not remember?
I don't.
Discord
Sorry.
had a
No.
yeah, Discord had a game store at the time, and Battle Chasers were cheap compared to other stores, and I bought it on Discord and they removed the store thing. But if you bought any games, it's under a tab called library. So yeah, I'm playing this game off Discord, guys. It's amazing and it works fine and anything. And
Okay.
yeah, I'm just uh, just hating myself not playing this early on when the hype of it is up. But it seems like a lot of people are still playing this. I see the Reddit is still active, so yeah, I'm not the only one. Just started playing, so that's
When
great.
did the game came out? I think it's quite a while because I saw a few
It was quite a
sales.
while. Yeah, came out before even the Switch came out, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it was that long ago. And it came on PC first, and then slowly go to consoles. And then when Switch came out, they ported to Switch, and then they released on mobile and iOS and Android. So it's practically every. You can get it anywhere right now. So that's great. So I hope the art style looks really good in this game. It's just a bit slow. You can't. Is it? It came out at a time where the speeding up thing did not come out yet. Did not. Final Fantasy, the recent remakes and re-releases had that speed up thing now.
Mm-hmm.
So Battle Chasers didn't have that, so it's a bit slow. But I'm taking my time with it. I'm not rushing. So when I'm tired of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, actionish, long side quests kind of thing, I'll go back. I'll go to Battle Chasers. Speaking of Torna, I think you noticed. I want to speed run the story very fast, but I reached the point where it says I need to raise my community level at 4, and I'm like, crap! I have to do the side quest for this stupid game. I'm like, can I not do the side quest? And then I reached that point like, oh, right, I'm at Curie level 2. They had it two times, right? One to reach level 2 and one is level 4. I don't know if there's more. I hope there's not after that. But now I'm at Curie level, I'm not even level 3 at this point, right? So I hope to do that after this reach 3 and then slowly reach 4. I was already expecting to fight Malos already at the core, right? I'm at that point. I feel like it's gonna end, but they're asking me to do all these stupid side quests.
I
So
I'll
yeah.
be honest with you. Torna I have not played. I have not
Oh
played.
really?
I have
Oh,
not
I'm
played.
sorry for the
But
kind of
no worries
spoiler.
about that. But I would assume that the community level is kind of like the definitive edition kind of stuff, right? Where you have to help with doing different side quests to build up certain stuff.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
they will increase, right? Yeah,
that
it's
one
just very similar. Okay, cool. Hopefully,
is that one.
I'm
Oh,
gonna. Uh,
Xenoblade 2 doesn't have that.
uh,
Uh,
they have the I recall I don't remember the exact name already, but they have the blade. You can send out the blade to do different kind of different quests.
yeah, I
But
remember that.
I don't think, yeah, I think there's a level for that too. But I don't. They never like tell you cannot proceed without if your level is not this much. So it's kind of interesting when you say that. Yeah, but definitely Xenoblade you don't have that, so you can ignore, if I'm not wrong, you
Oh
can
my
ignore
god.
the that part. But I can tell you there are quite a few of the unique blades, right, that I think need that side thing to unlock its abilities. So if you care about the blades, then you definitely have to go lah. But or else if you just
Right.
want to speed through it, then speed through it lah. But I'll be honest, even if without that, I don't think you'll be able to get it done on time, man. Pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
You have to play like day and
Then,
night, man.
oh, okay then. I'll start ramping up my game time on this game.
I mean, no worries. I mean, at the end,
Okay.
just enjoy it, and maybe by the time, even if you cannot make it on time for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, finish it first, then you get it, then you play it. Because Xenoblade
Yeah.
True, honestly speaking, is a very special game. The revelations at the end, yeah, you will get it. Then
Seems to
then
be
you
a
get,
thing for
yeah, then you get it, like why people are very excited for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Yeah,
right. Okay.
cool.
All right.
For my case, what else did I play? I'm very busy. So when I play, I recall I started playing restart. I actually restart Monster Hunter World.
Oh, I saw you
Rest,
streaming that. I saw
yeah.
you.
So it's I'm waiting for Sunbreak.
I
And
know this man, dude.
yeah, and I play Rise with friends also, okay, off stream, and it's fun. Then I just think, what else can I do, Monster Hunter wise? So I played World. I start from the beginning again, using Hammer this time
Oh,
because Rise actually really spoil you with a lot of different combos, different way to play, especially like the
yeah,
switch
yeah.
skills and stuff. But
Mhm.
that's why when I was playing last time when I was playing World, right, I played Charge Blade. I feel like I am so restricted because Charge Blade is always been in World, right. You only play one style. You charge, you charge your shield, you charge your sword, and then you use the fully
Mhm.
burst. But in
Yeah, yeah.
Rise, you can have different combos. So Rise really did make Charge Blade in World feel very ancient. So
Yeah, man. I use charge base in Rise as well. Like the my favorite skill silk bind attack was you rise up and then you smack
yeah,
down.
the X Hopper.
Yeah, that's the best. They really did give buff to charge blade at that one. And I'm like so nice to play compared to World and the previous game. I thought World spoiled me with all this quality of life stuff, but Rise just makes it even more accessible, even more fast paced, action packed hunts, and more cool moments. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I did go back to some Iceborne for a while, try to get the platinum, but the gameplay feels like, oh, this is not. I cannot fly. Oh, I can't be Spider Man in this game.
I mean,
So
technically,
it's
I just realized you can technically you can in a way
yeah, but
fly.
if you have that bug, if you have
Yeah,
that bug, I
yeah.
mean, and you can only attach to monsters, but anything else you can. You can't do the speak. Your character moves so acrobatic across the field. You can't do that anymore. You can't do that
Yeah.
at that point. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely do enjoy more this time because I play hammer, and hammer usually is
Uh-huh.
a more one-dimensional a weapon. So if I know how to, yeah, hammer is pretty much a weapon that anyone can use. So and it feels really cool. Hammer, these kind of weapons, right? I have to say, right, in world, right, weapons feel more impactful. So like example, when you are using the hammer and big a big like big bang, right, banging on
Oh
the
yeah,
monster's head, right,
yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
really feels. And let's say one of the charge for hammer, right, is you charge the second time, you hit up, you will swing it up. And when you swing out in world, right, on a monster, right, a lot of times the monster will get swing up, will get hit up as well. That's something I think Rise won't doesn't have. Rise doesn't have that same impact. Doesn't have the same weight when you don't really feel like you're hitting the monster, whereas World you do feel like you're hitting the monster. So there are definitely pros and cons on both sides.
Yeah, yeah.
So I am definitely enjoying my time with it. I think like I'm currently at the I just defeated Legiana, I think. Legiana. So there's still a lot of way to go. That's the thing. This game, I'm just slowly playing it and we'll see how that goes.
Until Sunbreak comes out.
Until some breakouts, yes, I am actually very excited to see. There'll be more monsters. I think I supposed to share this in a group, but a lot of people are always very worried. Sunbreak is in does it we have the same content? So this guy called Rurikan, I think you know him. He is a YouTuber. He actually
Uh-huh.
do Monster Hunter content, and one of his more recent videos, he do a comparison between the original version, base version, and the ultimate version. So from like
Okay.
3 to 3 ultimate, 4 to 4 ultimate, generations ultimate, world some iceborne. Usually there's quite they bump up the number of monsters quite a bit, right? So I kind of feel that people don't have to worry about that much. The cool thing is that for Rise, not only you get a bump in the enemies, monsters, you also get a bump in terms of your switch skills. The cool thing called
Yeah, yeah.
switch skill swap, the
Wow.
three S's,
Oh, okay. The triple S.
the triple S. Yeah, so I'm excited to see how that works. It's like in Rise, it's like so much fun to play with all the combos already. Now you add one more combo that actually can even evade. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But of course, longsword usually gets the better combos.
Oh, it's
Longsword always get the better combos. I don't
fan
know why.
favorite. It's a fan favorite weapon, man.
Yeah, it is
Even in
most
World.
likely.
It's-
I heard
Yeah.
sword and shield also. So these two are the usual. They get the most favoritism. Lah, let's just put it this way. So the rest, I'm like, people are complaining. Hammer doesn't feel good. Charge blade does it's just okay. Oh, I heard people say that lance was the worst one. Lance is like terrible. So definitely need
Oh,
to
I
watch
yeah,
it.
I heard Les got the short end of the stick. I heard that.
I think it's because of the the is the preview video. Apparently they use the lens thing. A lens thing I heard right is like one of the skills is you shoot up and then like
Ah,
drill
yeah,
down. Like drill down.
yeah.
They go and use it on a Baroth. For what?
Oh,
Barrow's
oh,
head. Barrow's head. The Barrow's head is the hardest part.
oh
Use a
God.
lens for what? Who thinks it's a good idea? I mean, you work in the gaming in the you work in the gaming industry. You know that when you want to show off your work, right, the teaser or whatever, right, you always show off the best moment. It's sort of like a trick, but you show off the best moment. Who on their right mind would use a lens specifically on a battle's head? That was stupid. It just shows how much they care about the lens. So too bad for lens users. So yeah, that's pretty much my week playing Monster Hunter and trying to understand why are they only favoring longsword and sword and shield. Hopefully, my two weapons, hammer and charge blade, will get some love. Who knows? They did say that they did come out a post say that there'll be more adjustments and more switch
Yeah,
skills.
yeah. They did
So
say that. I
I'm
saw that.
really, really, really can't wait for it. in the current base one is like only like three things you can change. I think. I think three, two or three.
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes,
think three.
yeah, yeah.
I am hoping for more. So imagine what kind of thing they can do. Imagine
Oh
what
my
kind of thing they
gosh.
can do for charge blade instead of pushing the axe up and then putting down, right? What kind of cool kind of thing they can do. So we'll see how that goes. And the spinning one, the spinning axe for charge blade, that was awesome.
Oh, dude, that's oh,
Hmm.
dude.
That was
Okay.
like what?
The pizza cutter.
Pizza
Oh my god.
cutter. That was awesome. All right, I think I
Yeah.
need to stop simping for Monster Hunter. Let's move on to our topic. Oh wait, I forgot to say, you have followers quest too. Followers quest as well.
Oh yes, yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes. The
Okay.
NPCs are joining you.
How cool was that, man? How cool is that? All right, stop. We gotta stop talking about Monster Hunter
Okay, stop.
already.
We'll talk about it when there's more news about it.
All right, let's move on to our very first topic. Our very first topic is basically about Sony's state of play. I think it happens yesterday.
Friday,
Yesterday.
yes, yes, yes.
I think this early this morning. Right? I saw you. Do you stream it?
Okay, funny thing is I got the thing, I got my PC ready and everything. I slept, uh go on, I sleep normally, and then it's supposed to start at 6. So I set my alarm to 5:50 because prayer time is at 5:51, right?
Mm-hmm.
I heard the alarm, I woke up, it's 6:11 a.m. So I missed, I think I missed the first one, which is Resident Evil 4 remake, which is
Oh
fine.
shit!
Yeah, I missed that one, and I look at my PC. It was just ending the Spider-Man remastered PC,
Ah, ah.
and then after that I just went to pray a bit, and I think I missed a bit more after that. But luckily I watched back a bit, and I can I have the credential to talk, to recap this properly. So yes.
No worries, no worries, no worries. Um, I don't even I know that there's a state of play. But I didn't know when it is. And I mean,
Oh wait.
usually Sony stuff, I usually like just watch the recap, so I'm not
Oh,
that into it yet, lah.
no
So
worries.
I'm gonna let the our staple Sony PlayStation guy Adri to say something about
Same thing.
what happened in the state of play. Go ahead.
Thank you, Harry. Thanks for passing the ball.
Think about it, right? He actually take out his iPad. He's like so
I'm like the
professional.
news guy. Weather
Oh
today is
shit!
gonna be windy on the north side.
Oh my god! Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, so this state of play, I feel had some. They make way for some big news for their first party and a bit of indie. Surprising to see, it's a bit of indie stuff also in here.
Mm-hmm,
Wait,
mm-hmm.
Harry, did you watch the whole thing? Right? You watched the whole thing already, right?
I watched the recap. The more important one, I actually watched the trailers. So don't worry, just keep going.
Oh, okay. All right. So, like I said, I missed the first half, but able to see this recap of it. So, I believe they started off with a lot of people anticipate this. I actually couldn't imagine they announced it this late. Resident Evil 4 remake finally announced with more dark tones and less. Um, what's that girl's name?
Ashley,
Uh, Ashley, yeah.
wait.
Better.
Before you say anything, I actually saw through because I was actually in a Resident Evil group. People are simping.
Uh-huh.
People are simping for Ashley. Apparently, they found out
Oh, dude.
who is the person who the
The
lady
model,
who
right?
they gave the face everything. Apparently, she's
Yeah,
hot.
yeah, yeah.
So
I saw that. My friends on Facebook are simping on her right now, so so they were like, "Oh, she'll be less annoying in the remake,
and I
or at
actually
least she's good to look at, especially when you're going up the ladders." Right? I know that happened.
and I actually commented. I say, the modders right. When it comes to PC, the modders gonna have a very wonderful day.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh my god.
But
But
oh,
yeah, Capcom finally announced this on PlayStation, but it's definitely gonna come out on other consoles for sure, I believe. Xbox, PC, don't not sure Switch.
no lah,
Probably in the
no
near
lah,
future.
no lah. Switch 2
Uh,
Switch 3.
You you never know. Yeah, Switch 2, Switch 3. You never know this game will be the next one that's gonna be port 100 times over in next gen console, which is like after PS5, like PS7, Xbox Series Double X or whatever, Switch 3, and then the future mobile phones is gonna be in there. This game will be that game. We're gonna see it there. And then Capcom's gonna keep making money out of Resident Evil 4 till the end of the world. I'm sure. Okay,
It's Capcom Skyrim, what? So keep it going, lah, right? Just
that's
keep it
true.
going.
Yeah, it's Capcom horse. Milking the cow. Right, it's Capcom's cow, cash cow.
Yep.
All right, next up is Spider-Man Remastered coming to PC. I kind of expected this to come to PC, but I didn't expect it to come this soon. It's coming out on August 12th, right? And aside from Spider-Man Remastered, they outside the state of play, they also announced that Miles Morales also coming out to PC. So you get both very good Spider-Man games on PC coming out later on. I think on Steam and Epic Game Store. Yeah, that should be it. And
Mm.
yes, again, the modders will have a field day with this game. You
it's
can
just
put
like
all
GTA 5.
yeah, it'll be GTA 5 but with better travel mechanics, I believe. Unless they put GTA 5 characters as Spider-Man, yeah, that will be it.
I mean,
I
I mean,
think that will be
I already seen a lot of mods like in GTA 5 that use just Spider Man, and they even have the slinging ability and
Oh,
stuff
is
like
it?
that.
Oh, they
Yeah,
recreated it.
so I mean, this
Yeah.
doesn't look as nice as that, lah, but it is it's there, lah. But and I'm just wondering, I hope they release the requirements soon for PC. I want to see if my computer can run it.
Oh, yeah. Since this
Mm-hmm.
is the remastered one, so this is the one that came out only on PS5, so ray tracing and everything for that. So we'll
Mm-hmm.
see lah. Probably the specs are gonna be that a bit high end lah, I'm sure. But Insomniac games are kind of optimized from what I see, so hopefully the things will be all right. Things will
Okay.
be when you get it.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So moving on, they actually show like two Horizon Forbidden West updates. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Horizon related games. So the first one is the update for Forbidden West, which is New Game Plus and other major updates. That's that's a given. I'm surprised they use it for this state of play instead of like a separate video, but I guess they want to go hand in hand with the VR version of Horizon, Call of the Mountain, for the PSVR 2, which is wow, this is like their probably a launch title for PSVR 2, and PSVR 2 probably gonna come out soon, but it's gonna be freaking expensive from what I hear from the specs. It's gonna be 4K HDR, just the visor, and then you have the motion grip. The controller is so much better. Oh yeah, it comes with controller. Whereas the PSVR, you have to buy the PlayStation Move separately to enjoy it or use your controller or use the PS4 controller. But this one it comes with the controller already, so yeah. So, but it looks pretty good. The Call of the Mountain, it's like you're there, in the world itself. So I don't know if I'm gonna get it because I rarely play my PSVR one. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I have no space to put my PSVR two though. So
How much do you think it's gonna
hopefully,
cost? How much do you think it's gonna cost? I heard someone say like it's probably gonna be $450 or $500 US dollars.
oh, then it'll be almost the same price as the PS5. Almost, yeah. So
Wait,
that'll
you
be
need you
crazy.
need a play you need a PS5 to play this, right?
Yes, you need a PS5 for this. So there you go. You want the VR experience, the next gen? You gotta
One K,
fork out
one K,
double.
1K, the 1K
4K.
dollar. What 1K dollars? 1K is it like 4,000 plus?
Yeah, but
Wow.
I think the sad part is you might have a better chance to get PSVR 2 than a PlayStation 5 because because a lot of people, all the scalpers already took the PS5. and they're not selling it or something, and then nobody's gonna get the PSVR. Anyone can get a PSVR 2, I guess. And just I'll keep it until I get a PS5. I don't know. It could be that mentality, but we'll see. We'll
You
see when it's released. It'll,
you look so cool. You look so cool. Cannot
yeah,
play.
at least you can take a picture, I guess, and say, oh, the new Horizon game looks nice. If only you guys can see it, that kind of thing.
I
So
wonder,
yeah,
right? I
I guess
wonder,
we'll,
right? I wonder, right? What if the PSVR 2, right, can use on PC? What if?
oh, the VR, the PSVR one, you can attach to PC, but it'll be just a display. But I don't know. I don't know if PSVR 2 will be for PC. But good, that's a good question. Whether they would, since they're porting a lot of their first party games already to PC, and I don't know if they have plans for VR to go to PC. But that's a very likely possibility that
Mhm.
they will. Right? They suddenly decided to say, hey, PSVR 2 now compatible with PC, and it could be either the cheapest or the expensive VR, depending on how the market is lah. Because PSVR 1 when it came out, it was the cheapest VR headset out there. It was $800 when I got it. When compared to Oculus and Vive, they were like 2,000, 3,000, or even the cheapest one is 1.5, I believe.
Mhm.
So PSVR 1 was the cheapest VR headset to get. So, but VR 2 seems PSVR 2 seems to be they amp up the specs. Could be the most expensive one, where the cheapest one could be Oculus Quest 2, and that I would say how the table is turned, how the turn. I just quoted Office, how the turntables, how the turntables in the world of VR. So yeah, I'm looking for how this goes, lah.
Yeah,
Looking for the review
I'm
and
I'm
the market.
suggest I'm suggesting PC because let's just think about it this way, right? Because currently, let's say if you just based on the usual assumption that PSVR 2 only works with PlayStation 5, there's like so
Uh-huh.
little PlayStation 5s out there. I think like there's like
It's true.
10 million, right? Like
Yeah.
that, then your user base is 10 million. But let's just say that in a situation where they suddenly announce that it actually can work with PC, then you're not just working. You're not just
That's true.
based on
Yeah,
10 million anymore. You're like
that's
whoever that
true.
has that specs then can play it.
Yeah,
So that's kind of an
true.
interesting.
They wouldn't limit that. Yeah, this chip shortage and the scalpers and the COVID thing already pushed back the production line by how many times already. So if they release PSVR 2 like next year or something, and they announce it for PC compatibility, yeah, everyone will probably flock over this, and it will be another hard thing to get again than like a PS5, because I think Scalpel's gonna scrap that up and then sell it even more because you can now use it for PC and everyone wants that, right? So
Right. Cool. Cool. Cool.
yeah.
Can continue on. Continue on. What else? What else did they
The
announce?
next one is the Callisto Protocol
Mmm.
from the makers of the original Dead Space, not the
Mmm.
one that's related to EA that's doing the remake now. Is the I think is the creator himself, and he brought a few of the developers and members of the from that previous company to this one. So the Callisto Protocol, if you recall, is being published by the people who published PUBG, right?
Yeah.
And it was at one point supposed to be in the same universe as PUBG. I think you read that. I think a lot of people read that.
Yeah. That was
And
weird.
then, and then recently they say, no, it's no longer part of PUBG. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. If not, I can imagine the crossover they'll be getting in the mobile game and this game. Imagine I'm sure there's gonna be a frying pan in this game, or even the PUBG mask. I'm sure there's gonna be at least the artist or funny equipment. But that I think will ruin the atmosphere they're trying to do. So from the trailer, right, it looks like a very even grittier version of Dead Space. They even had almost the no UI thing, if you notice. They even had I think the HP is
Yep.
also at the back
Instead of like a
of the guy, right?
line, instead of a line
Yeah,
going down, it's like something like a neck. I think.
It's like a small vertical thing, right?
I saw it. Yeah,
Small
cool.
vertical thing, but it's the same color as Isaac's HP
Yeah.
bar for
Yep.
the
Yep.
space. So
Yep.
it's a good throwback to that one. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, how it's played out, but I'm at the same time, I'm afraid to play it because I hate horror games. I think I mentioned to this to you already, Harry, but we'll see, we'll see. I got into Dead Space though. I got into Dead Space just because of the UI and you playing as an armored character with uh what's that construction tools. So so yeah, you have it feels like I have a fighting chance. But Callisto Protocol makes it look like you're helpless there, and it didn't. I remember they don't show a lot of weapons right in the game, but it had
Um.
that Dead Space survivor feel. So I'm hoping it does play like Dead Space, but we'll see after. It's coming out on December 2nd, so
Oh, so near.
that's like a
Damn.
yeah,
So near,
that's like
man.
a holiday release, right? For a horror game, I thought it would be like October or something, but
Wait, hold on a second.
sure.
But the EA one, the remake one, is it
Oh, that
coming
was
out?
in January. That was in
Oh,
January.
quite near also, huh? Quite near
Was it
also.
January? But yeah, but it's quite near to each other. So I'm looking forward how this review is gonna compare this game and Dead Space remake when it comes out. So
Actually, I want to
we'll
ask you a
see.
question, right? I want to ask you a question, right? Um,
Yeah.
uh, what the Callisto Protocol and Dead Space remake? I am actually like more excited with the Callisto Protocol than the Dead Space remake, just because the developer has always has been like updating, like doing developer updates, doing live streams to to show off the different changes. I kind of feel, this is just my opinion, right? I don't really like that because it kind of like explaining the magic of
Right.
the remake. Yeah, that really bugs me. That's why whenever
Oh wait, they do
I
that for the Dead Space? Really?
yeah, they do
Is it
developer
Dead?
updates.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, I didn't see that.
they were doing
Okay.
one recently, and every time they do that, I'm like roll my eye. I'm like, you guys are so fanboy about this. Why? Isn't it like the mystery of this game should be more exciting than them just updating you all the changes that they made,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, it's just my opinion. I feel like Dead Space is fun because of the unknown, but them doing this developer update is kind of like they just open up their hands and say, okay, this is what we are doing. I just feel like I'm not really a fan of this. That's why I'm more interested in the Callisto Protocol, because you
Right.
really don't know anything. You only know through the trailers, right? Besides that, you don't know anything.
Yeah, yeah, that's
So
true. Well, the developer thing I rarely see
yeah.
actually because I really don't want them to talk me through it because I want to see action or whatever gameplay they're gonna show. And when they started talking, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be some boring ass explanation that I'm just gonna forget right after the video finish, right? So yeah, trailers. I'm more interested in trailers like this. Um,
Cool trailer, by the way.
since you're watching it, I'll avoid the Dead Space developer thing and wait for the actual thing when it comes out.
Yep. Okay,
Okay,
what else next?
so I think we're entering a bit more. Oh wait, there's a bit more of PSVR 2 announcement. They announced Resident Evil Village also gonna have a VR 2 content.
It has
Everyone
to.
probably gonna. It has to, right? Because you can who. How are you gonna look at your vampire ladies up close in real life? That's the closest thing you can do. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Without
I
that,
think a lot.
there are already mods that does that. But whatever, let's just keep
Yeah,
going.
I think they can. I think a lot of people are gonna flock the PSVR one since Resident Evil Village also came out on PS4, right? I think they can immediately flock the PS1. Oh wait, no, this is a VR 2 content, so yeah, you gotta have the PS5 for this to play to see your tall vampire ladies, and yeah, good luck with that, people. Besides that, there's the Walking Dead Sin of Sinners, pretty interesting,
Oh
and No
yeah,
Man's Sky. No Man's Sky also getting a VR 2 update.
good for
So
them. Good
good
for
for
them.
them. No Man's Sky has been a real good comeback story since ever. So yeah, they're like a very good case study on how to come back in the gaming world, so game development. So looking forward to what they have in stores again. in the future. Okay, so
Mhm.
that's about it for the VR2 stuff. I'm gonna go with a bit more indie stuff. We're
Mhm.
gonna start with the best one, which I think is Roller Drome from the makers of Ollie Ollie series. Uh, Roller Drome scenes look like if you gave Tony Hawk a gun. So,
What? Wait, I actually haven't seen the trailer. Just let me see some image
oh,
first.
you haven't seen the trailer, dude?
No,
Okay,
let me just see some image. Hold on a second. I just see some image.
okay,
It's good enough.
you gotta see.
Roller drone
Glad that my explanation is
game.
piqued your interest.
Holy shit! What the hell is this? Is it 3D? Is it an
It's
arena?
3D, dude. It's what?
Can you just explain to me like aside from skating and gun whatever?
I don't think it's like a multiplayer arena thing. I think it's story based,
Oh, okay.
but it takes place in a world where you use roller skates and guns to shoot the bad guys. So it could be an arcadey game like Oi Ollie World.
Okay.
So you just each level you have to like kill this amount of bad guys, I think, and then get this amount of coins or points. But you can already see my explanation there. If you gave Tony Hawk a gun, it will be roller drone right there. But
Holy
yeah, man,
shit!
the art style, man, it's so nice, man. The art style very cartoony, very um 80s cartoonish, if I must say.
There are
So
there are
yeah, the
some games
execute,
there are some games that looks like this, but not a lot, which is cool. Which is
but not a
cool.
lot. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and the best part is this is their second game releasing this year. Ollie Ollie World came out February,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're releasing this in August. So I'm pretty impressed. Like, how did they manage their resources there? So let's see in August if
Cool,
this game
cool,
looks a
cool,
hell of fun.
cool. I'm interested as well. Cool. Come.
All right, so next one,
Next.
this is a game called Eternites,
Okay.
which the description says it's an action game and a dating sim at the same time.
Okay.
Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah, I think I saw it. It started with off with a guy cut hand being cut off one right.
Yes,
For
yes. So it's basically Devil May Cry
oh
Nero,
yeah.
but
Mm.
in a visual novel dating sim and even more anime. The action looks kind of nice, but then the dating sim part, I'm a bit because they have stills of it really looking like a dating sim, and usually this dating sim leads one thing to another. So I'm pretty afraid to play this during the day where in front of my family, or even on stream for that matter. But
I wonder if Sony is gonna censor it.
oh, I don't know, man.
I'm
But
just
it's in their
saying.
state of play, so I'm like, they probably censored it already. But we'll probably see like a 18 plus trailer release outside this. I will never know. But I'll keep
Okay.
my eyes on it. But if I see Ethan Nice releasing a new trailer, I'll be watching it first, and I tell you guys all about it.
Okay. Okay, let's move
So
on.
yeah. So right, okay. Next one is Tunic. Yeah, Tunic coming on for PlayStation. Like
Ooh, nice.
finally, September 27. That game is, oh man, mwah. That game is pretty good, dude. I talk about this game with Reese on his Zelda podcast. Like he also talked about it because he played a bit. I think he finally got that PC Game Pass, but he played a bit, and I told him this game is like how Zelda, 2D Zelda, surprise elements combined with 3D Zelda surprise elements. Meaning like that means that 2D Zelda has that area segmentation that makes you like curious to explore and want to go to the area. But at the same time, the 3D Zelda part, like Breath of the Wild, they will show you items you can see, and you're interested to go there. So 2D like feels like able to combine these two elements. Like if you remember the start of the game, there was a treasure chest somewhere on the beach or something, and you want to go there, but you can't because you don't have the proper weapon or the proper
Yep.
sword or something.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So Tony got that nailed down, got your interest peaked from the beginning until the end. Well, I haven't finished it, but I'm like, I just got the sword, so I'm looking forward to play more about it. But I won't play it on PlayStation though. I'll definitely continue my PC Game Pass
Hmm.
progress from there because I'm really engrossed with it, and I
Yep.
don't want to get platinum on this game. It's definitely gonna be because it's like a Souls like Zelda game, right? So
Yep, yep. That's one thing I used to to describe this game is the if Legend of Zelda plus with Dark Souls. Um,
yeah.
and just one more thing I want to say about this game. Have you seen? Are you in? Are you at a play? Yeah, I think you can. Have you accessed the manual? Have you seen the
Oh,
manual?
I have seen the menu. It's pretty
Holy
smart.
shit!
It's pretty
Holy
smart.
shit!
How they do it, how
It's
they do it
so
is pretty smart,
beautiful.
man.
I
It's
wanted that
added a,
manual.
they added a bit of mystery and a bit of world building into their manuals. Like, wow, you just changed language. They put English and some of them are their own language, right? That creates a bit of mystery and a bit of world building as well, so which is pretty nice into like a into a separate screen, and at the same time it gives you enough information to get through the whatever you're going through. So yeah, man, they assume how the players that playing this game are smart enough to interpret what they need, and
Yeah,
thanks to that, we feel very smart, and hence we keep playing to find out more of these, and then we'll be like detectives or whatever, like piece out this, and then oh yeah,
yeah,
I'm smart enough. I understand this, and then go through the level like that. So
yeah. I'm
yeah,
so
Sonic had
I
some
love
really.
the art style. I love the art style in the manual.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh my goodness. I just want that piece of paper. I want that piece of paper, man. It reminds me of last time when game companies actually care about manuals. They actually add a lot of details like the name of the monster, give some details
Oh
about
yeah,
certain
yeah, yeah.
place, some extra illustration that like the character's supposed to represent.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's what so cool. They I think they actually try to took inspiration from old Zelda, the original Zelda manual. If I'm not wrong, I'm not 100%
Oh,
sure.
okay, okay.
So yeah, because when they actually care about do putting effort in the manuals. So when I see that, I'm so fanboy. I'm like, oh my god, that was so cool. Yeah. Tunic, good game, but not that easy. Not that easy. Souls like quite a bit. Yeah, so give it a try. It's good. It's on Game Pass.
It's on Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the next one is called Season: A Legend to the Future.
Yeah.
An indie game. Apparently, it looks like you play as a non-binary character. I think. I'm
Ah,
assuming.
okay, okay.
That goes around these places. Um, I hate that my friends that I watch with say like it might be a horror game of how isolated this person is. You start off like a deserted thing, and then suddenly I we were hope they were hoping that part of the trailer was like show some bloody thing, but it didn't.
Okay.
Thank goodness. So it could be just another wholesome game
Mm.
uh, overall. So yeah, something
Um,
something to look forward to. But
it's 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 a
I'm not.
it's a very lifestyle
Sorry.
game. It's a very soft
Okay, right,
lifestyle.
yeah,
Yeah, life-hearted kind of game. I mean, like you get to snap photos and stuff like that, right? So,
yeah, yeah,
it's like that, lah. So it could be good.
yeah,
I mean, so it appeals to different kind of people. So yeah.
yeah, yeah. So all right, then we go for the last one. I think this is the hit indie game ever, Stray, which is you play as a cat, right? Knocking
Hmm.
things over, licking their own butt. I'm reading whatever IGN posted here on a Polygon.
Okay.
So you play as a cat in a world where I believe has been overrun by robots, and they just don't care about the domestic animal around them. So you free roam your way across this dystopian future. I don't know what your objective is, trying to find out what happened to the humans. I don't know, but I think a lot of people probably just gonna play this game and sleep all day in the game. I can feel it. I can I can feel it. They're gonna post videos like, okay, I'm playing as a cat. I'm gonna sleep here for 12 hours, and that's the content right there. I think a lot of people are like, oh yeah, top notch content, so relatable. that kind of thing.
I think
But
a lot of people don't understand what's the appeal of this game, right? But bear in mind that cat lovers, there are majority a lot of cat lovers out there,
yeah,
so there's a market for games for them. So
it's definitely. But it looks like an intense platform as well. I don't know if there's like a hidden story be element here, but I'm sure a lot of people are gonna play just because you can play as a cat. It's not like a lot of games you can play as a cat anyway. Aside
mm-hmm.
from those anime looking or bipedal cats, that doesn't count. This one is an actual cat with four legs and tail wagging action and butt licking
Oh,
abilities that you can do. So
wait,
yeah,
butt licking abilities, is that mentioned inside the description?
this polygon just sit licking their own by one. I mean,
Okay.
you barely can do all this. I don't know if the developer allow us
Ah,
to do it,
holy
but
shit.
it's crazy,
Okay,
man.
cool, man. Cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool.
So I think that's about it for the indie stuff. Now we're entering the big names, the one that a lot of people were speculating before it. Also part of the leaks. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen any of the leaks, but yeah, these two names are always there. So we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
start off the one another Capcom game, Street Fighter 6, which is amazing, I believe. I mean, I'm a fan of fighting games, and I was pretty impressed with the reveal trailer. They're like really increasing the graphic fidelity of fighting games, and they even show it even more in this trailer. You saw it, right, Harry? Like how freaking nice
I
this
saw
game
some
was.
images. I saw some images only.
Okay,
I do know that people keep saying Chun Li is very thick. So Chun Li thick.
that's normal.
That's all I need to
That's
know.
normal.
Ryu thick too. Ryu thick too. That's all I need to know.
Really too. That's so good. 2022 gender equality right here, man. So here we go, Street Fighter Six. But the surprising thing is they show like open world gameplay, open world movement.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
How does that work?
but apparently the character that they show is like a create a character kind of thing.
Okay.
It's not to be confused with Luke, who is also wearing blue. They try to do like a confusing thing where the create a character is also wearing blue, so you thought it might be Luke, but it's not.
Okay.
So yeah, they've like I said in Twitter and everywhere else, they're finally putting the street in Street Fighter back in this entry. So you go around fighting things, fighting people.
How
Have you
how do you
how?
I haven't watched, like I said, I haven't watched the trailer. How do you, it's an open world game. How, but it's a 2D fighting game. How
Yes,
do
it's a
you
2D fighting
combine
game.
both? Like, how does that work?
It's like it shows in the trailer that you walk around and you find people to fight. Oops, sorry.
Mm-hmm. No worries, no worries, no
so,
worries.
so you walk so you walk around and find people to fight,
Mm-hmm.
and you enter like one you know like an RPG thing where you encounter people and then it turns into another screen, and then yeah, it apparently
Okay.
turns into that. So
Okay.
it shows the trailer. The guy, the creator character, did like an arm
Uh-huh.
thing right with another guy, and then
Uh-huh.
split second it says fight. It shows those two characters about to fight, but they clip it to Chun Li's face right after that. So yeah, it's gonna be something
Oh.
like that. It's gonna be something like that.
Okay lah. I mean, I
But
expected lah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if it's you can play as the main characters from Street Fighter in that open world thing. So far, they just show that create a character, but we'll see. And um, the fighting, dude, the fighting, they really put a bit of flair there. Like if you played Street Fighter 4 before, they had that ink aesthetic
Uh-huh.
thing.
Uh-huh.
They focus attack. They show like a blob of ink punching and whatever
Okay.
uppercut or Hadouken look like a big punch. They really went ham with this one. They instead of ink, it's now like paint or spray paint, right? Like a hip hop spray paint, and like all these attacks or whatever, all these
Mm-hmm.
particles. Surprisingly, there's a lot of colors flying around, but you can still read what's happening on screen, which I was really impressed. Like, wow, I thought this paint gonna be like so glaring to the eyes, but they're able to make it so readable and so attractive that I think even casual players can just want to get this game and do some cool moves and do all that easily.
So
Um,
you're saying that they take a bit more of a very stylistic approach rather
yes,
than being very realistic, right?
yeah, like how they tried to do with Street Fighter Five
Mm-hmm.
very early on, try to make it semi-realistic, and that kind of backfired a bit because a lot of people didn't like it, and it's just missing a lot of content also.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're trying to bring it back where where the love was from Street Fighter Three and Street Fighter Four, and they just combine that with the current gen of RE engine, the
Mm-hmm.
current ability of RE engine into this one, with all with Thick Ryu and Thick Chun Li and how their muscles and animations are even better now, right? So yeah, man, a lot of
Damn,
people,
damn.
this game is getting a lot of traction now, and also there's a leaked roster. I don't know if you heard about it. There's a leaked roster of the whole game already.
Oh shit!
Of,
How is it? Is it good?
of it's pretty good. It's pretty good. They show like six new characters coming in.
Mm.
Um, which some you can see even in the trailer. Actually, they did a blink and you missed kind of thing. Like these characters already show on screen somewhere,
Mhm.
and somehow Twitter was able to acquire the leak roster of the game. But surprisingly, they did not put the Shadowloo characters like M Bison, Vega, Balrog,
Mhm.
Fang. It's just Zangief, all the normal street level characters. Guile, Cammy, Ken is there of course. What else? Blanca, Zangief, all the cool iconic characters that are not villains are like in the base roster. So I'm guessing they're trying to do like a street level kind of story, and then probably this Shadowloo character is gonna come in as DLC,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Cool,
So
cool, cool. Can.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So Street Fighter Six, I'm looking forward what they had in stores. It seems like they improve a lot of things. There's a lot of feature they introduced even after State of Play. So there's a lot of things to talk about. But I'm just gonna talk about what we see in
Mm-hmm.
State of Play.
Cool,
All
cool,
right.
cool.
But I'll leave it as that.
Nice, nice,
Okay.
nice.
Now the last one.
Your
The
favorite.
last one.
Your
The
favorite.
creme of the creme de la creme. Final Fantasy 16 Dominance
Woo!
trailer, which revealed
Woo!
yeah, which reveal a lot of things happening actually. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of gameplay, a lot of human gameplay, and also a lot of summon gameplay. Or they call this icon. They,
Mm-hmm.
they don't call them summons. They call them icon with an E. Eikon. So it's the Malay spelling of icon, but they put in E at the start at the start of the word.
I mean, they usually name their summons like quite similar,
Yeah,
like Eidolons in Final Fantasy 9.
Eidolon,
Aeon, is it?
Espers,
Esper's Ions? Is it Ions or the two
Aeon,
together? Which one is Ion?
FF10.
F10, right?
Aeon
Ah,
is
yeah.
FF10.
So it's quite
Esper,
similar. The only one that's a bit more outlier
yeah.
is like a Guardian Force from Final Fantasy 8. Oh,
Guardian Force.
Guardian Force. What is
GF.
Guardian Force? It's quite
That is how
GF.
you get a GF, guys.
Your girlfriend, guys. Your girlfriend apparently becomes summons,
But
which is
yeah,
cool. Which is
but
cool. Yep.
kind of cool. And then apparently these icons are like if inside the people, the person which they call dominant. So it's kind of a bit of Attack on Titan ish kind of
Mm,
thing,
mm,
right?
mm, mm.
Because they are
Very
like
Attack on Titan.
bestowed this power, very Attack on Titan, right? They are bestowed this power and they have to fight each other or something to get each other's powers. It seems because the main character apparently holds the power of Ifrit, and then somehow within that story trailer he was using Phoenix's wing as well in his combo. So I don't know. He'll be like he'll be like Aaron Yeager kind of thing where he eats the person who has it, and then he'll take the power. I hope it doesn't come
Holy
to that. Like
shit!
that'll be
Holy shit!
that'll be too
Wow.
that'll be too much for me. Attack on Titan already. Yeah, Attack on Titan. I already settled the idea of Attack on Titan. This happening at Attack on Titan because it came because they had a years of build up to do this, but having it in Final Fantasy in one game will be a
Yeah,
bit too much.
there's no build up. There's no like build up or anything. Yeah, it just doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
what
but
do you
I
think?
hope.
What do you think of the overall
That,
trailer? What do you think
oh,
about?
I love it. I love that it's very Devil May Cry-ish. That's because the battle director is from was from Capcom and he
Okay.
handled Devil May Cry 5. So I was pretty uh was surprised and also felt familiar with the gameplay. So, but it's more fast paced than Devil May Cry it seems because I don't see this. They have a ranking system like Devil May Cry 5. It looks like it's more like Stranger of Paradise kind of thing. But Stranger of Paradise was more to Souls like and Neo. This one is more to Devil May Cry gameplay, and it looks like with you controlling with your main character controlling different icons and different weapons, probably different classes. It'll be that's the equivalent of of Final Fantasy's Devil May Cry weapon switching, right? Or style based. I believe it might be the summons and the weapon switching could be the class change, like how they did with Stranger of Paradise. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Yeah.
I want to ask you, right, okay, because they actually show like for me they show like three things. One is the Devil May Cry hack and slash one now,
Yeah.
which in a way that
Yeah.
15 also introduced already. 15 also is
Uh-huh.
quite fast paced in a way, quite fast paced. This is just an evolution.
Anyway, yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
one. Second thing is they introduce duels. Is it duels one on one?
Yeah, yeah. The summons one,
Human,
the fight.
not just the summons one, the human as
Oh,
well. If I'm not wrong.
oh yes, yes, yes. The one you fighting the Lancer, right?
Yeah, I want to see your opinion on this one and also the idol. Sorry, the icons actually fighting. What do you think
I
of
don't
that?
want
What do you think?
the one-on-one thing.
Yeah, one
It
on one.
might
Yeah, I want
be.
to know.
I hope it's not like a quick time kind of thing. It could be a quick time event, and it will lead to the Devil May Cry style gameplay. It could be one of that, but I think I kind of like those kind of things. It shows like a cool. It's allowed the developers to show the cool side of the fight, right? I hope it's not like a repeated kind of thing. Like I know, yeah, I know some games they show that cool part, and then it will tend to repeat over and over again throughout the duration of the battle. I hope it's not like that. I hope they make it like a one-time thing that makes you able to finish the fight faster. And yeah, that's how I see it so far. But we have to see more when it comes out next year, summer 2023. I can't believe that's how fast we're gonna get this game. The moment it was revealed last year, and the moment we're gonna get to play is like a 2 years apart compared to what FF15 went through.
Oh,
Like FF15 went through what 10
yeah.
years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was versus 13, right? But in 2006, it was shown that trailer. But then Nomura revealed it was like he doesn't want the trailer to be shown out yet. That kind of thing. It's like a mismanagement between Squarela and the dev team.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, that's how it happened. And unfortunately, the final product FF15 was a bit like kind of thing. And the dev team got like the short end of stick of the critics and whatnot. And Tabata-san, the director, left Square Enix after making Luminous Productions, which now handling Forspoken. I'm hoping Forspoken is like their redemption arc lah for that team, because when FF16 Twitter showed the list of crew or wait sorry list of developers who doing it. All of them are from 14 or from other studios or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people applauded like, "Yay! Nobody from 15 are touching this." I feel a bit sad for them. I feel a bit sad for FF. So I'm really hoping Forspoken would redeem that somehow, because it looks like an evolution of FF15 and how FF15 should have been. So yeah, hoping for that. But anyway, for FF16, yeah, I'm surprised we're getting this short of duration from reveal to release, and believe in Yoshi P. A lot of people are like putting their believes in Yoshi P that he will deliver a really uh, nice next number FF game. So, yep, I'm pretty hyped for this one. I'm looking forward.
I also hope it will look good. Especially, I was a bit concerned at first on the icons battling. Like I mentioned, I think you hit it also. Like they feel very scripted. It's not like like you play like a Godzilla game, like the PS2, PS3 Godzilla game, where it's like different
Yeah,
monsters
yeah,
like
yeah.
fighting, and then
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
like
yeah.
like environment damage, something like that. This whatever they're showing in the trailer, it feels like you pretty much just pressing buttons, pressing X,
Yeah,
avoid,
3D, right?
rotate the
Give me a
stick
cue.
to avoid. So I don't know lah. I mean that part was it concerns me, but it does look very nice. It will look very nice.
It
But
does look very nice.
it's just that it's a sequence that how interactive that's gonna be that what's it called concerns me lah. But Final Fantasy always able to make great visuals. Hopefully they're able to come up with some good story,
Yeah.
great story, and combat also lah. Combat. Although I'm a bit more old school Final Fantasy guy, I prefer my turn-based
You still want
games.
that
Yeah, I prefer my old what, but we'll see, we'll see. I'm more
I
open
think
these days.
I think they're gonna move on from the third base. They probably save third base for like spin-offs,
Yeah, perhaps.
that kind of thing. I think that
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna yeah, action RPG. I think is the future of FF 16 or FF series as a whole, and 16 shows that if 16 is a success, I believe Square would like to keep this direction in future FF lah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they probably market research this from Kingdom Hearts, from the other action RPG games that they released, Dirge of Cerberus maybe, and see like a lot of people like the gameplay compared to turn based. So maybe their market research say that people prefer to have live controllable characters instead of taking your time turn based.
It's more modern lah.
But
It's more
it's
modern
more
lah.
modern,
So yeah, people don't have time to like really like to set commands and then waiting for it to happen anymore.
yeah,
So understandable. And I think Final Fantasy is getting
yeah.
more adult theme as well.
True. Do you notice there's a sex scene in there?
I was about to say that. It's like never seen before, right? It's like I don't think
I'm like,
Final Fantasy
oh,
has
these
never
two
been.
are naked. Oh, man.
Wait, has the game suddenly changed to The Witcher? Okay, okay.
Oh my god. Oh, but the face models and all that. I like the setting that they made it into like a medieval style again.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, I really love that.
Love it,
Compared
love it.
to the previous one, FF15 was modern. FF15 tried to make it medieval modern kind of thing, but it's definitely more modern than medieval. So FF16 finally kind of like going back to the roots of medieval FF. So that's a lot. That's why a lot of people are looking forward to this as well. The setting
Yeah.
itself and
FF15
the
is kind
story.
of FF15 is kind of like in a way FF7 8. There's like a
Yeah, in
blend.
a
There's a
way.
blend between. I think it more. Yeah, it's both of them. Yeah. So maybe they thought, oh, people love 7, right? Let's go and make something more like 7. But then I realized,
Something
oh, it
more.
doesn't work. Let's try going back to like FF6 or something like that, or no, even older than FF6, more the medieval kind of a theme.
I think this is more probably FF9, but a bit darker.
FF9
Polygon,
way
right?
darker. FF9 is gonna be
Way
way
darker.
darker.
Way darker
Yeah.
than FF9. Yeah. But they're trying to make it that setting, right?
Yeah,
So
they just
looks
need to add
crazy.
an ugly queen to make it a bit more.
So far,
Um,
all the people here are pretty attractive. So
so
I don't know if you're gonna see an ugly queen or not.
we need inclusion, guys. Everyone's equal. Okay.
Oh my god, yeah, that's true. Come on, Square. 2022, man.
Justice for not so good looking characters. All
Oh,
right, cool. Let's go. All
okay,
right.
that's
So
about it for State of Play, guys.
overall, you like it?
Overall, truth be told, I prefer the last one, but
Oh, okay.
I'm glad they talk about FF16. I like the last one because they had more games that I would resonate to. They had JoJo, they had
All right.
what else is there? They had Gundam, I think. Gundam. and whatnot. Yeah, a lot of anime games that I like compared to this one. Last one was a bit longer, but this one I'm glad they show FF Street Fighter 6 and FF 16. So I'm pretty satisfied with this one.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's move on to our second topic, which is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet second trailer.
Let's go home.
All right, cool. I didn't rewatch it today, but I did watch it during my stream, like that time when it came out. What I remember myself is, I remember the most thing I remember is the legendaries. The legendaries are pretty cool, very cool. I think after such a long time, right, these two legendaries are the most coolest looking ones that I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. This is the one that I remember the most, lah. What about you? So cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like that how they introduce is through their music. Like the music was a bit one is it sounds a bit aggressive traditional, and then the other one was a bit calm electronic kind of thing. I thought that was a cool way to introduce a legendary.
Yeah.
So and then the how how they're very similar, but at the same time the design is a bit different
Hmm.
uh, compared to, let's say, Sword and Shield. They're almost like the same dogs, right? Except they use one is a shield and one uses a sword. That's what they're almost very similar.
Yeah. The
But this
design,
one,
right? It seems to me the design improved so much.
yeah, yeah, is more enough that it's very different at the same time can feel the same as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, what a cool way. Yeah, look the what a cool way of showing the legendaries. I hope this legendary, the Scarlet one, is fire because I'm still angry that Ground Down is not a fire, even though he lives in the lava. But his
Why? What?
ground,
What? Why? What? No. Okay. That's weird. Okay.
he's not fire at all. He's ground something. I forgot ground, but but yeah, man.
That will. Wow.
So yeah, I hope
Wow.
he's fire this time. I don't know. It
Okay.
could be he could be fairy. They look like both of them could be fairy as well. I don't
Damn.
know, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's releasing November 12th. This game. Holy
It's
crap!
gonna
This
it's
game.
gonna sell a lot. It's gonna sell a lot. I think another aspect that we need to talk about is some smaller stuff that is inside the trailer. I heard that there are like 4 player co-op.
Oh yes, I think yeah. The trailer makes it sure that it has 4 player co-op, which is a first, I believe. Well, they tried to do co-op in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, right? But that one is local co-op. But this
Mm-hmm.
one seems to be online co-op, and you get to play with 3 other friends. Like, holy crap, they're gonna do Monster Hunter style or something with 4 people, and then you fight
Damn.
gyms with 4 of them.
Damn. Wow. Okay. I mean,
Dude, that would be cool, man. With
it works.
all
It
of all four
works.
of us stacking the same gym.
Yep. It does. And one more thing. Hold on. They also say that the ninth generation Pokemon game, which is this one that we're talking about, Scarlet and Violet, will be an open world game with
Oh yeah.
no borders between towns and wilderness.
Oh yeah, yeah. I read about that. It means that you can go to any town in any what orientation or any order. Yeah, in any order. Is so that'll be a first for a Pokemon game. Make it open world. Make it flexible.
Mm-hmm.
I think these Japanese devs are very understanding that this open world thing. I think they learned something from Breath of the Wild and even Elden Ring. Like you give these people flexibility, and probably from their Arceus game, right? They give them flexibility is what the player wants.
Yeah, I
What
think
in
they
their
started since Sword and Shield. They tested it. They tested it a bit.
yeah, yeah.
Which in a way I think people like that, the open the open areas, and then after that it just, for me, I always feel that you always give Pokemon a little bit of leeway, that every single iteration, it seems like you can see the improvements, right? You saw that from Sword and Shield, they like have the open area already. Then you see
Uh-huh.
Arceus, and then you see right now Scarlet, Scarlet and Violet. There is actually improvements, guys. Of course, it's not. It may not be as fast as you want, lah. You know, it doesn't like it immediately becomes like a what's it called? The world doesn't suddenly become like a triple A. It doesn't suddenly become like a Witcher 3 kind of a lush greenery or something like that. But I still feel that they're improving, although the graphics still doesn't look that crisp lah. You can actually see in the trailer that they are like pixels. You can actually see pixels
Oh
so
yeah, man.
at the very first scene you can already see pixels. So okay, one last thing I want to talk about, right, is okay, so apparently the two legendaries is Coridon and Miraidon.
Yeah.
Coridon I think is the red color one, and the
Yeah.
Miraidon
With
is like
Rhydon,
a bit bluish, a bit more basically as a bit more
a bit
futuristic.
more violent, if you will.
Yeah, cool.
I just noticed he doesn't have legs.
Oh, does it? They
He
did not
has
have
jet.
legs. Did they not have legs? Okay.
Miranda doesn't have legs. He has those jet things.
They
He's just hovering over.
do the
Whoa.
the. I'm just wondering, do they remind you of like motorbikes?
Uh,
I actually saw like some people like rendering the fan art. They kind of look like motorbikes if you set them properly.
oh, that's true, dude.
So it's kind
Yeah,
of like
the chest.
the left side, which is the Coridon, which is a bit more like wild. He's kind of like the
Yeah.
older, like punk bike, you know, like
Oh,
whereas the Miraidon is kind of like, like although we don't have it right now, but it's kind of like the futuristic
the hovercraft.
bikers, because got the like those he has like basically like a ring at the side of the face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So quite
Are they transformable? Holy crap!
oh shit.
If these
Oh.
Pokemon are these your main transport? Will they be your main transportation to go around the open world? Like holy crap, man! If they say we capture this and then you can ride them after that, it's that'll be sick, man. I'll buy the game like almost. I'll straight away buy it, man. This
This
the
is
first that the if
Transformers.
this legendary is gonna replace your bicycle in the game, I'll be like, yeah, I'll go for it.
It's kind of like it reminds me of the Master Cycle Zero in Breath of the Wild. Imagine
Oh
that.
yeah.
Oh
It'll be
shit.
dude.
It, it's
If
quite an
they're
interesting
transformable,
idea. Quite an interesting idea though. Suddenly they follow you, right, and then say, Coridon, transform, like
oh,
Transformers.
they have that whole transformer sequence and whatnot. Oh my god,
Oh, that would be
I will
awesome, man.
buy it.
I think that would be best game ever already. The best game ever immediately.
They were-
Just for that
yeah.
alone. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, one last question for this. I think it's pretty generic, but of all the three starters, Sprigatito, Fuococo, and Quaxley. Sprigatito, I think is the alligator.
Okay.
Crocodile, sorry. Fuococo is yeah, what I call him as a
From Doraemon.
yeah, Sungyo Donald Duck. It's kind of like, right, so to that's true. Oh shit.
Okay.
And Quaxley feels to me is kind of a bit more generic looking. It's basically a green color. Uh, is it Food Coco? Sorry. Let me double check. I
No,
don't. I don't.
Quaxley is the duck.
Oh, sorry.
Quaxley is
Crisis.
the
Food Coco
where's
is
the apple.
the. Hey, wait. Food Coco is the what? Is
The dragon
the.
apple.
Oh my god! I've totally mistaken it. So
Oh,
Spragatito is the green cat, is it?
yeah.
Food Coco is the crocodile, and Quaxley is, yeah. It actually sounds about right. Now Quaxley is the, I call it as the Sungyo Donald Duck. So I think for me, right, which one is your favorite? Personally, mine is obviously the Sungyo Donald Duck.
I for Pokemon, I always pick fire, so
Sounds
I'm
about right.
stuck with Fuecoco, man. No,
Technically speaking, me too. I choose Charizard. I choose Cyndaquil.
yeah, same.
So I did try to play as Chikorita for the second gen, but she's like so difficult for the first gym because the first gym
Yeah. I agree.
was a
Very
flying
hard.
type. That was like that was not good. So you will choose Fuecoco. Okay,
Fuecoco. Yeah.
so apparently Sprigatito is the one that I feel like is a bit more generic. It's kind of like it
Oh yeah,
feels
it
like
does.
a green color cat, wasn't it?
It's just a normal green color cat to me.
Yeah, I think I honestly speaking right. Okay, good on them for the fantastic legendary designs, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
But man, oh man, their designs are getting a bit.
We just have to see them evolve. That's
Yeah.
about
Want
it.
to see them
We just
evolve.
have to see them
We
evolve.
true how to see them evolve because I think Asherwat's final evolution is pretty cool, wasn't it? Oshawott,
Oh, the
Oshawott,
four legs.
Oshawott, evolution. Let me double check. Oshawott
I forgot his
evolution.
name. He
Yeah,
became four-legged.
yeah. It became all they get, and then with the horn in front. I kind of
Yeah,
like that one.
yeah.
I kind of like that one. She's
Samurott.
yeah
The name is even cool.
from Asherwood become that right. That's pretty good. Good. I'll give them the chance to do it. But for the first level one starter, that was a okay. I'm interested to see what Quaxley is gonna become.
Yeah. Hopefully not a duck wizard like Donald Duck in Kingdom Hearts.
Wow, man. All right, cool. Let's move on to our final topic for the day, which is
Oh man.
this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be awesome to talk about
It,
because I just watched it
it,
like moments ago. Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers, the latest 3D Sonic game was not announced by Sega. I think they actually partner with IGN
yeah.
to review their gameplay. So I actually watched it. There's actually two videos, right? If I'm not wrong, or is it one video? Basically, they show
The
off.
first one was the first one was a teaser, and then the main one is the longer one, lah.
So the longer one is actually the one that has exploration plus with combat, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I think that's the one I watched. So yeah, it's I think 6 7 minutes in an IGN first video, which they give a preview lah. What do you think of the what you've seen so far? I wanna know.
Oh god, man. I,
Oh.
okay. Truth be told, the reveal trailer was kind of hype a bit because wow, open world Sonic for the
Mm-hmm.
first time ever, and it
Mm-hmm.
looked really good. But once they show this, right, I feel. I think you see this comment before. It looks like a tech demo, tech demo for Unreal. I kind of agree with them. It kind of looks like that, but even a tech demo can do better than this. Oh my! Oh
It's kind of like they choose a Breath of the Wild world, and then they use this as a playground, and then put their
yeah,
assets inside. It's just a test only to see.
that's
That
true.
was weird.
I didn't like how the environment looks too real compared to Sonic. Sonic is still him,
Mm-hmm.
but the environment around him looks very realistic, like our realistic.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels like that. That's where it feels like a fan made tech demo or something. Like somebody decided to put a Sonic model inside an Unreal demo level demo and just run around inside it. And yeah, it feels a bit out of place for now. I wish they could have made like a unique art style like Breath of the Wild. But Breath of the Wild was like a bit
Mm-hmm.
color shaded, right?
Painting colorish.
And everyone and everything was like that. Sonic, it's Sonic. You have the cartoony Sonic, and then suddenly around him is like almost Death Stranding style environment, which which is a bit off. And him being alone, like in Death Stranding, a bit makes it even weirder, don't you think? Like,
Hmm.
I feel sorry for him. He's alone there. Where's Tails? Where's Knuckles? Save him, guys! Save him!
Maybe this is like Sonic Origins or something.
Oh my
Like
god!
Sonic's
I hope not.
ancestor. Sonic's ancestor.
Oh, that would be a good twist, though. I give them that, like something this Sonic's ancestor and how he gained super speed or whatever. That would be very interesting. But I doubt Sega want to go that route. The Sonic is
Yeah.
still this Sonic,
Doesn't make sense also
but
because there are a lot of futuristic stuff inside there. So
yeah,
I'll just remind.
the enemies don't even look the classic robot enemies that Professor Robotnik or Doctor Eggman, whoever you're gonna call him,
Mm-hmm.
has created before. Usually,
Mm.
he would create like weird ass with his mustache or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, right? But this one looks very alienish,
Mm-hmm.
like something out of. I'm looking at the colossal gameplay there where he fights
Mm-hmm.
the colossal one. Right? It looks like
Oh yeah, yeah. That
if
was
Shadow of the
interesting.
Colossus, if Shadow of the Colossus had a modern setting, it'll be that design kind of ish. So and having Sonic fighting it looks a bit weird for me. If I yeah. So
Does the colossal remind I haven't played this game, but does the colossal looks kind of like that tall giraffe thing from Horizon?
oh yes, yes, yes it does. But with arms.
Here with
It does.
arms.
Holy crap, but with arms, yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. I don't know why they would the art direction is a bit different for the enemies now. I'm sure there's a story behind it, but we'll see. I'm just concerned that it's coming out in 6 months. This game, it's coming out when this thing is coming out in end of this year, I believe.
It's very weird. When I look at it, I'm like, I won't. Okay, it's kind of like maybe they're trying to bring the Green Hill Zone, but make it into 3D.
Okay.
But it's so empty. It's so empty.
Yeah, that's another thing.
It's
And and the floating rails that going around the level makes it even weird. It's like if from afar it looks like an incomplete level, right?
yep.
Like
You're
we
right.
have this floating rails, right? I know those rails are there for him to move around, but from afar it looks like an incomplete level, like a level like they were work in progress level and they just leave it there and then they just continue it the next day or something, that kind of thing.
Yep.
So when
Yep.
since they're doing open world, right? Usually an open world is the best first impression is a nice view.
Mm-hmm.
And the trailer start off with Sonic looking at those
Breath of the Wild moment.
floating rails. Yeah. It's a wow moment for sure. I'm like, oh wow, I did that. It's a wow moment for sure for me.
Jesus Christ. I think I wouldn't mind if there's like more stuff in the world instead of like it being like very scattered here and there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah,
might be.
yeah.
It's kind of like, how do I put this? It's like in Twilight Princess, right? They have this spinning thing, right? This spinning tool, and then only certain places you can do it, and it kind of looks out of place. It felt to me the same thing with Sonic Frontier, where it just feels like a world that they created just to test out like a tech demo. They just put it there just to try out. And to be honest, right, wouldn't it be cool if instead of like a big green world, like Breath of the Wild world like that, they do it like because I always, correct me now, but I always associate Sonic with busy city and stuff, like I don't know why.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be
yeah,
cool if
yeah,
it's
yeah.
more like a night city and stuff like that? Then they show that. I feel like that would be better though. Like a green world, like Breath of the Wild theme world doesn't fit Sonic that much.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. Maybe because the previous 3D games always put him in cities,
Oh
so
yeah.
we have to
Okay.
start
True.
with cities and all that, right? So when they decided to bring back the green world, oh, is a bit out of place. I actually think the Green Hill Zone in the Sonic movie looks way better than in the game. I don't know if have you seen the movie, the
I
first
have
movie?
not. What do you, what? How can you explain to me a bit? How
It,
is it nicer?
it looks well. Okay, imagine those 3D movie 3D, right? Really
Mm-hmm.
nice and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And they almost did almost exactly like that in 3D, but it somehow captures the feeling of Green Hill Zone. All the
Mm-hmm.
lush green grass graphic. You have the colorful loop de loop and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic went through all that in the early part of the movie, and it felt it felt really nice. Like they really relived that that first level. They really recreated nicely
Mm-hmm.
that first level. So you can imagine the Green Hill Zone with those next gen graphics in that movie. And I didn't see that in Frontiers, unfortunately. Frontiers
It,
failed to capture that
so let's
somehow.
just put it this way. Let's just say, based on the Frontiers gameplay or the trailer, right? If they don't make the world so big, they condense it a bit more. They add a lot more. They take the time to add more lush greens. Basically pack it more closer to each other and add more greenery
Uh-huh.
and stuff. That would pretty much be like the movie already, right?
Yes, yes, yes. It would be like
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I.
the movie, the Green Hill Zone in the movie was not that open. It's really like it's exactly how you explained it out. They pack it a bit, put it more lush, put it more arrangement in the loop de loops or the tracks or whatever. That's exactly how they did in the movie.
So you mean
And it
that
feels really
they should actually make Sonic Frontiers more like Mario Odyssey then, instead of a Breath of the
oh
Wild.
yes.
Instead of a Breath of the
Ah
Wild,
yeah.
then make it more like Mario Odyssey, so level based.
Yes, yes, yes. They should have done like Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey is not an open, right? But it
Yeah.
feels open because they made it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still compact in each different level, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they make it
Mm-hmm.
like very open for you to feel open. So yeah, they should have done something. That would have brought back Sonic into his platformer roots already. They should
Yeah.
have done something like that. But right now, the platform you don't see a lot of platforming. Well, you see a bit, but it doesn't feel the same
It,
as you're supposed to feel in the Sonic
it's
game.
like it's these days the Sonic games, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of stuff is automatic, right? Let's say you jump on this thing already, right? It most likely doing,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's like automatic already. It kind of reminds me of like those mobile games, like mobile Sonic games that like auto run games, like auto run. Like there's a
Oh
Sonic
yeah,
auto
yeah.
run, right? It's kind of like that, right? Isn't it? Or like
The Sonic
Dash,
Temple Rush kind of thing, right?
like Sonic Dash, if I'm not wrong, something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I play that. I
Yeah, I played that
crazy play
once
that.
because a
I
lot
play
of
crazy with that game.
a lot of stuff, because I remind me of that because a lot of the stuff inside, right, is auto do it for you one. So yeah, I don't know, man. This, I think when I checked through the comment section, a lot of comments is based on what you said: tech demo, asset flip,
Yeah.
and fan
That's
game,
a flip. Oh my gosh.
and fan game. Like
Fan game.
good job for IGN to feature a fan game. Now Sega, please hire him. Holy shit! I mean, like, okay, good job there.
Oh my god. That's
when
so
when
bad.
when your trailer is being given that kind of a sentiment, right? I feel like you have a big issue on your hand, man. I hope this is just like a like a trick, and then they are actually going to release another trailer that shows off better stuff.
I hope they do the Sonic movie comeback. Do you remember the early design?
Ah,
This
yeah,
the
I
very
remember.
early.
I remember.
Yeah,
I
you remember?
remember.
And how they make a comeback from that in a few months.
Mm-hmm.
But they had to go to crunch life. I feel sorry for those artists, but it paid off in the end because they redid the model and then uh, make it like into the original. So I'm hoping the feedback that they get from these IGN first videos, Sega will be like, okay, we're gonna delay the game a bit and we're gonna rethink our level design. And then somehow they come back and it'll be the best Sonic game ever. I hope it's like that. If they did it with the movie. I hope they did this with with this because Sonic the movie right now is the highest grossing video game movie out there. I'm surprised, man. Sonic of all video game characters to get that title right now. So I'm hoping this game. I really want Sonic to make an epic comeback from its poor track record on 3D games right now. So I wish the movie comeback happens for this game comeback. Please, Sega, listen to the comments, read the comments, Sega, and delay this game and work a bit more on it.
I hope they do
That's what
as
I'm hoping.
well. Because the comment section definitely make it very clear. It's not like a opinion, B opinion thing. It's pretty much an A
Yeah,
opinion thing only. So
yeah,
they definitely need to, because compared to Mario, Mario have hits after hits after hits. Sonic
yeah.
like has like Sonic 06, Sonic
Sonic Unleashed.
Forces Unleashed, Sonic Forces, Sonic Colors, and now Sonic
Sonic Colors.
Frontiers.
Oh god.
Think about it, none of them are pretty good.
Oh
I
god.
think
Yeah.
none of
When
them
we this happened, I'm like, oh my god. I heard stories about each and one of these, and they're not good stories.
So hopefully they will understand the fact that they will do like what the movie did, where it's okay to just delay, redo, improve, so long as the end product is worth it, like, I feel. Because I understand it's the
Yeah.
crunch
Yeah.
thing. I understand the crunch thing. Crunch is never, it's never fun to
Never good.
to have to get the make it the decision where you have to redo the whole thing or scrap the idea or whatever. But rather you do it right than you do it wrong. If it's wrong,
Yep.
that's it. You do not have you do not have good 3D Sonic games. Think about that. You need good
That's true.
3D Sonic games. So yeah,
I
all
think
right.
that their highest selling Sonic game recently were the 2D
Yeah,
ones.
yep.
Yeah.
If this time they don't
Yeah.
do it well, right, might as well don't do it. Just do 2D.
Yeah. Just stick to 2D, man.
Just stick to 2D. All right, that's our opinion on the Sonic gameplay trailer. Honestly, not good. Um, hopefully, they improve it lah. Because honestly, I have not been playing Sonic 3D Sonic games for a very long time. I just look at it, I'm like, wasn't great. Hopefully, they improve it. All right, so I think that's all we have for today. Obviously, we only have two persons, so we can't do the guessing game, and
Yeah.
hopefully there'll
It won't be
be,
as fun.
yeah. So hopefully we can play have more cars coming in next week. I think today is not that long, 1 hour 30 minutes, but even so, just two of us. I think that's pretty good. That is pretty good. All right, so
That is
as to close off, I just want to say thank you to Adri for joining. Appreciate it.
thanks, man.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And also, as per usual, just if you're interested, you like what we do, just give a like to the video. If you want to you want to voice your opinion on what we said, leave it up in the comment section. And of course, most importantly, is subscribe if you can. So yeah, Adri, thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you and everyone else back again next week. Bye bye.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
Stay safe, everyone.